Hi, Captain Steve with a one-take walkthrough of an amazing yacht. This is the 66 Daybridge from Belize. Come on along with me as I take a walk through. First, we'll do the exterior features. The swim platform, 5 feet 9 inches from the transom. It's hydraulically actuated so we can launch a tender. From the tender garage, this opens up electrically and it'll hold up to a 10-foot tender. There's a reboarding ladder over on the right-hand side and then a pop-up cleat for when you have a tender behind. Get it, get it. We can board the aft deck from either the port or starboard side. Notice they're all nicely lit. This has opposing seating that starts with an L-shaped seat wrapping around a beautiful walnut with a gloss finish. There are beverage holders in the middle and it's also collapsible / expandable. And notice that we have a handrail when we close it up. Bench seat across the stern and then warping windlasses to both sides along with cleats and chocks leading out to both sides. Over here, lift this up and we have dual electric grills, beverage holders, refrigeration underneath, ice maker in the middle, and then storage to both sides. Let's take a look at the bow. As we make our way, boarding gates from both sides. These side decks, 14-inch average width, 30-inch rail height, far and away exceeding ABYC standards. There are midship cleats, 2 of them in the center, of course another cleat up in the bow. Look at this. Taking things to the next level, all under a bimini top, U-shaped seating. There are 3 seat backs that can be manipulated into 5 different positions. Storage alongside the seat backs and then storage up front. Actually, this storage is insulated chiller boxes. The ground tackle, there are hatches to both sides. One leads to I might as well show you. 2 washdowns of fresh and a salt water and a high pressure washdown. The remote control for the windlass. Muir windlass, chain stopper, another chain stopper leading out to an ultra anchor, 45 kilograms, and a stainless steel anchor roller. Cleats to both sides, chocks again, and this gives us access to the road storage, all chain road. Making our way back, again, plenty of width to these side decks, nice high rails. There's an opening side window so we can have ventilation to the salon. 1 step down, 2 steps down. Now here's an open side gate so that you can see what that looks like. Let's take a look at the inside. Shoes off, everybody. Starts with an aft galley. All storage and next level of fit and finish. There's a light beveled edge under here. Instead of bringing the cabinets right down and keeping it simple, they went ahead and beveled that edge. Belize always has an upscale level of fit and finish. It's a boutique brand. U-shaped galley. This is an interesting storage area right here. Pull this out and the secondary shelves come into play. Bring that back in. Stone counters. Miele induction cooktop, and check this out when I slide this out. The exhaust fan comes on and the light. There's an induction oven underneath. Dishwasher. Double burner stainless steel sink, and this is all a stone countertop. And when you want to bring the outdoors in and combine this area with the aft deck, we just bring up that window. And notice that it's manual, not electric. There's no need for putting things electric just to add frills. This boat is made for the long haul, and if this were electric, how long would it last? Refrigerator, 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 storage. Take a look at this one. Pretty nice setup. Another refrigerated drawer, a refrigerated drawer, and the entertainment center. Come up a 9-inch step and we still maintain the 6-foot 2-inch headroom. And look at this. L-shaped seating. The ottoman has a movable table and it's removable. And when we take it out, there's storage for glassware underneath, and it's all compartmentalized. And just over there, bottle storage. And notice that it's lit when you open the door. This is in a fixed position. Just ahead, walnut table, and this is another example of the fine joinery work from Belize. L-shaped seating, 3 freestanding chairs. Watertight door to the port side deck so that we can easily get from here up to the bow entertainment zone. The helm is standard on this boat. An option can be to remove it, and then you can add more to the seating area or storage as the case may be. Let's take a look down below. We have an option for 4 staterooms and 3 heads, or 3 staterooms and 3 heads. This is the 4 stateroom version. Couple of things right here as we make our way to the bottom of the stairs. Come on down, folks. First off, all of the rails on board are elongated. This one happens to be wrapped in leather as well. And notice the stairs. What they did here was they kept it open grain instead of sanding it down, so it has a non-skid texture to it. And they add silica to the first layer of varnish that went on it, so it's got a double layer of non-skid. The master stateroom is just behind. Nice job in here. Settee in front of a hull side window with an opening port light. When you open the port lights, of course, an alarm goes off at the helm. Center mounted island berth. 42-inch TV. Hanging locker, another hull side window with storage here. There's drop-in storage at the end. Of course, there's storage underneath the nightstand, and there's drawer storage to this side of the berth. Now, as we come around again, an upholstered headboard and mirror just above that. And look at the rounded edges, nice joinery work again, upscale on the Belize brand. Now, coming down here, here's one little gripe I have. This is an 11-inch step. They need another one here. Let's make it 2 5.5-inch steps, folks. Walk-in shower with a flip teak seat, opaque opening port light, rain shower, and a handheld. There's a mirror up above, vessel sink, stone counterwork, storage underneath. The electric flush toilet is over to the opposite side. Now this section here, there's a door for closing this off. So this would be your closed off section that could lead to a crew quarters. This one, they opted to go without the crew quarter and instead put the washer dryer here and plenty of storage alongside, full height for product. Now, because this would normally be a crew quarter area, we have access to the engine room. If you come on in here, twin 1,000 horsepower IPS 1350s. There's the second one right over there. In the center is a 25 kW generator, and just behind you can see the Seakeeper 16 gyro stabilizer. Looking over at this side, there's the pod that is connected to the engine via a jack shaft. There's a stairway there leading up to the cockpit deck, and then you've got the cord reel over there, 50 amp, and there's another one on the other side, and it's kind of hard not to notice the underside of the tender garage. Water recovery system. And looking forward, fuel tank is full beam, and you've got 2 filters for the main engines and 1 for the generator. Fuel filter, water separate, as I should say, and a sight tube for the fuel level. Nice touch there. Continuing on forward, again, great with the joinery work. Look at the multiple tones here. Very nice job. Making our way back to the companionway. Storage solutions all here under the stairs. Nothing is wasted. And look at this. Soft touch. Opens up the wine chiller. And I have to say to the owners of this boat, I mean, come on, we don't chill reds. Whites and blushes only. Up 2 steps, and we come to the VIP fully forward. Now this is set up in the typical fashion of an island berth accessible from both sides, 30-inch, once you come up on the steps, there's a 30-inch height, so it's comfortable to get in and out. You're not climbing up into this. There are hull side windows to both sides. Beautiful mirror on the headboard again, above an upholstered headboard. Storage to the sides, storage here again, and a vanity in front of a mirror. TV just above. Now this one, the door would be closed off there, so here's our whole private stateroom, and now we have a private access to the head right over here. Come on around and take a look. This head has a full-length mirror just in front. There's an electric flush toilet, a walk-in shower stall, mirrors, sink, again, stone counterwork, and storage underneath. And this is a faux teak deck, so it's no maintenance. Coming out into the more public area, we've left the private area. This is the day head. Same setup as the head we just came out of, and it also has a private entrance to the guest stateroom. This is a double berth arrangement, and of course both of these will come together so we can make it into a larger single berth, depending on whether we have couples on board or not. And there's drawer storage underneath, hull side window, large mirror in the back again. Directly across, this is our last stateroom, our fourth stateroom now. This one has L-shaped berths, over under, and another hull side window with an opening port and storage just ahead. Directly across the entrance from the door, well, there's a closet, but you have to have this door closed to access it, obviously. Now, in the 3-stateroom version, this is all going to be taken away, and you would have the stacked washer dryer here and more room up above as well. You would also have more room in the master stateroom. There'd be a corner desk and another hanging locker, double door hanging locker. So that's it for the accommodations. Come on back up, and we've got one more area to take a look at. This is the Belize 66 day bridge. There's also a hardtop version. This one has the day bridge. How's this for an entertainment area? L-shaped seating wrapping around another gloss finished walnut table, collapsible. L-shaped seating on the opposite side, and notice the seat back, so this also serves as a chaise lounge. Up above, teak treatments to the overhead, and then there's a canvas sunroof that can be electrically opened. Full-length grab handle, and again, notice, elongated. Excuse me. Coming back, open deck space, populated with deck chairs, loungers. Just ahead, sink, waste receptacle, serving area. This, of course, can be optioned out for an electric grill. There's a refrigerated drawer underneath, and to the side, ice maker. To the opposite side, there's a refrigerated drawer here as well. Let's take a look at the helm. This one has two 17-inch display, I'm sorry, those are two 21-inch displays and a 17-inch display down below. The compass is not quite in line with the helm, but that's okay because it makes room for the two multifunction displays. There are air control vents aiming right at the operator and the observers, which is great because it gets a little hot up here on a sunny day. Aft-facing seat, two forward-facing seats. These are from Celto. Flip armrests, flip bolsters. There's a stainless steel elongated rail down below for a footrest. This one has a flip footrest, another flip bolster, flip armrest, and it's electrically actuated for high-low, fore and aft, and recline. Now take a look over at this side. Digital engine controls, the IPS joystick, all your electrical switches, and a remote control for the displays up forward. Now it's nice that this is mounted back here. I've seen them before where they're mounted right next to the displays, and that's kind of pointless. This, you can actually control the displays from the seated position. And while we're talking about the seated position, this also has joystick steering, so you can steer the boat at any speed from the joystick. Great feature. So, all in all, this is a really functional entertainment platform, great for overnighting, and it's made to be away from the dock for a long period of time. And more importantly, it's a great handling boat. I took this out on a sea trial and it handles like a sport boat. It's unbelievable, 66 feet, and I had this turning around 180 degrees in 15 seconds, and it's maybe 1.5, 2 boat lengths tops. Normally with IPS, we're going out a long way for a turnaround. So that's my one-take walkthrough. If you liked it, make sure to smash that like button. Please hit subscribe because that really helps us out. And other than that, we'll see you on the water.